Oh my stars. We're fictional characters. This whole setup thing is pointless. Aw, come on. I gotta make sure it looks perfect. Can we get started now? Of course. I'm Sarah. And I'm Cinny. And welcome to Sarah Talks Anime, your one-stop shop for anime reviews. Although you should really check out the other people that cover this type of content. Well, ours isn't bad. It isn't everyone's cup of tea. Funny you brought up tea, Cinny. For today we are talking about the anime Food for the Soul. What? How did you even manage to come up with that segue? Tea something you can pair with food. Anyway, according to Crunchyroll, this show is rated PG, which means it's a nice show you and the family can watch. And it follows socially anxious Mako, her old childhood friend Shinon, who she reconnects with in college, and Shinon's friends as they form the Food Culture Research Club and have adventures in there. Wasn't that club created as a front for Shinon and her friends to do nothing, with Mako getting roped in under the false assumption that they'd actually be doing what was written on the tin? I can understand a child falling for something like that. But this is supposed to be in a college setting. I doubt college students are that gullible. Good job! You're assuming that anime characters evolve in maturity at the same rate as normal humans. Well, most should. I don't see how she couldn't see that it was all a front. It's natural to assume that the name of a club is what they're doing. That's not Mako acting like she's not her age. Besides, I do the same in her shoes. Probably because some days, it still feels like you haven't aged a day in maturity. I mean, really, why do you still watch shows intended for children? That just screams. Anyway, the friends work hard to make the club room perfect, but to be able to keep their club, they've got to show evidence of club activities, which causes them to begin cooking. And didn't the clerk know the entire time that the Food Culture Research Club was a front, but let them keep the club on the stipulation that they do club activities from time to time? Yeah! Honestly, I still can't believe that this show even got made. I mean, what universities don't allow three-person clubs? You do realize this will be hard for us to research as Americans, right? System Action RA. Okay, why do you, Ash, and Technique keep calling me that? I've told you multiple times, my name is... Look, can you shut up for 1 minute? Look, this show, Food for the Soul, is literally just your average cute girls doing cute things show, but set in a university instead of a high school. Everything about the show so far is just average, and yet you're trying to hype it up as if it's some hidden gem this season. Why do you even like it? Well, this is technically the creator hyping it up, but the main character is relatable to the creator, the detail on the food is immaculate, and it's not resorting to appealing to the male gaze to get fans. I will admit, those last 2 points are good. Thank you! But that doesn't mean that you have some sort of hidden gem. Honestly, that last one feels like it should be the bare minimum. But no, some shows think it's necessary to get horny boys in their audience. Well, guess that means you need to stop watching those shonen anime and expand your horizons to shows like The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, which has Suzumiya-san harass various non-consenting parties in various ways. Well, how about Lucky Star? Our creator, and by proxy, you, haven't watched that show. I don't think you can recommend a show you've never watched. Stardust Telepath! Ha! Can't argue that! Did Umika consent the first time forehead buffet occurred? I don't remember, but I'm done trying to argue with you. Instead, the show has the Stereotox Anime seal of approval. It streams on Crunchyroll worldwide, excluding Japan, China, Korea, and Mongolia, though you'd probably need a premium subscription to watch it. Is that all the important parts? I mean, the characters exist and feel at least somewhat developed. It probably needs more episodes to develop them, however. And somehow, in the first 3 episodes, despite being featured in the key art and the opening, the 5th member of the club still hasn't been introduced. I'm gonna call it now, though. She'll be brought on in episode 6 and shake up the status quo of the show somehow. Why specifically episode 6? I like middle points in the shows I enjoy, especially since 12 to 13 episode seasons appear to be the norm now. Anyway, thank you viewer for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and until next time, watch more shows that don't appeal to the male gaze. So, you want to get some ice cream? You need to eat less sweets.